Welcome to another video on my driving robot Discovery based on a fischertechnik TXT controller which runs embedded Linux and programmed in Python using one active sonar, two touch sensors, and perhaps you can see it better this way, one LED to show when activity and distance are being covered, and a propeller to indicate whether the algorithm is still running or not. Original objective was to detect the color red and then adjust a score to it. Also with some other objects with it which are even which have more red to it. But since a firmware upgrade some half year ago, I can't use the camera anymore, unfortunately. Not that it worked with the camera, because the color recognition via OpenCV is still full in progress with another robot of mine. But on here, for now, the camera can be used, so the camera that would be here is no longer here. What I can do, and that's the focus of this series, is for now have a nice trajectory and see if everything works out, that I run from there to there in a set distance, set speed, and with sonar and distance touch sensors, and that is already hard enough. The controller runs community firmware, which enables me to run it via my own network. Otherwise it functions as a DHCP server, which means that it hands out an IP address. In this case it doesn't. And then I notice I can't even start it because the power cable is missing. So before I can start, I have to put the cable in and then see in on-screen mode whether it boots and whether I can access it, because even that is by time a question. With the cable placed now and inserted, which runs from the battery pack, which is fully charged, to the power of the controller, to input 7, where the voltage can be read. And that is necessary because when the voltage drops too low on the battery, it starts functioning weird. Anyway, let's see if it goes as intended. Firmware boot. After that I will check via RoboPro, the software that is delivered originally with fischertechnik robotics, to check if things work, and then I can use SSH, and yes, that is SSH, to log in. Right now I am there, so I need the original interface, which is this one. So now I need to go here, change IP address, make contact. Yes, I make contact. So this is one interface, that is the other one, and sonar I have to select voltage I have to select. So 9.4 volts, ultrasonic, and that works nicely. Then, yep, and yep, alright, all works. So that means that I can now sign in. That's one part. From here I do the tests, and from here I do all the software. Now let's put it right here and see how things go. So for the software, if you've never seen the software, a short run. Obviously Python. Import FTRoboPy, which is the library to be used between for the controller and Python. Datetime, NumPy, etc. This all goes by itself. Then camera action, that is not used by now because I don't have a camera, so I have disabled it. Declaration of everything about the controller. Then synchronizing, setting speed, and very important, writing things to a log file, because that is way easier to check than print out on screen. So let's run it. And that's it. Yes. Okay, this is a bit weird. Okay, it writes right through the both of the objects. Okay, I should have put them closer to each other. But it doesn't make a full turn, and that is supposed to happen. So let's watch the data file. Starting at 350, that is good. 350, 348, yes, thank you, that works nicely. But then counter should go up, distance should go down to 0. 9. Okay, what's next? 10.9. Not really. And here 8.8. Yeah, for counter to go down after going up, no. Then distance goes down and down. And here 11, oh that's that's the same counter, 11 and 10. And that's the end. So weird stuff. I tried in the past to get synchronized at counter instead of at distance, because but set distance is the only instruction that you can use in this library to synchronize both left and both left and right side motor. I do not know if there's still if there's already a new version of the RoboPy library, but it may be worth to check it. So, closer together. Yeah, color doesn't matter, it's only sonar. Sonar detects something without knowing what it is. So, second test. By the way, before going on, I want to check if distance rechts end is being recorded. So, rechts end. Yes, there is. That is good. And that is current distance. So what's the counter? That's another question, of course. That would be a nice thing if I could do this as well. And this is only a print. A print from when? Oh, outside everything. So it would be wise to put here, because it is actually the end, to read those two. And this is counter end already, yes. And writing them to the file. So that is counter 0 and F2 is string 2 counter 0 and F2 write new line. That's alright. And now the same thing for counter 1 end. And that will be better. Then I have them all. So let's run and see whatever this gives. Objects closer together. Oh, it made contact, but that is all. It didn't make a turn. Well, it should be. Alright, so let's now see for counter 0 end. What did go wrong here? What has gone wrong here? I read it and I write the value. So now I go here and then counter 1 end is 1, counter 0 end is 0. But if I count back from 350 to 0, that doesn't make sense. So what is the counter finished? 265 here. Things do not really match. So if it is 1 and 0 here, why do I get oh wait, I'm fine with that. Run it. Better to make another test then. Yes. Now make a turn. Excellent. That is absolutely excellent. Doesn't happen too often that it turns this way. Usually it's the other way. But I want to say, oh here, that's not logical. Zeros. And if I go to okay, so I want rechtsend. I want to see 98. Down from 50, from 350 to 98. Possible. Then it just didn't cover the whole 350. I'm fine with that. Oh wait, that is my mistake. Now I realize what I did wrong. Yes, I have to go where? Counter end. Yeah. Oh, right. That's here. I made a mistake here. This and this. Now it will be fine. This says 0 and 0, which actually coincides and is the same as the other one. But at least now I don't have to scroll back. On the other hand, counter 0, 0 after writing 250 encoder ticks. I don't think so. Very weird. But what may be the problem here? That is what I'm trying to find out, and I can't get my finger behind it. So, yet another attempt. Alright, I have now put in the smallest distance stuff new counter rights, so they could appear in the data log. Let's go. Hopefully this works out, but I have my doubts. Yeah, and that happens from time to time, except that it means that right here both are 0, and it does happen that it stops without hitting. So nothing special happening. Let's go again. Go. Yeah, does it touch? Yeah, it does. But it doesn't. Really. Does it touch? This is a bit strange. Okay. Oh, by the way, and battery voltage has gone up again. Mysteriously. What does the battery voltage say anyway? Here. Yeah, 9 volts. So yeah, it's more reliable. Last time it just went poof. So here it gave a low voltage, here it gave a high voltage, and this one turned out to be right. That was an oops. And it was right in the end of the video, so not really a big problem, but anyway. Right here again, and let's hope that it's this time better. No, it's not. There it goes, of course, and it touches. Yes, it does. And then it drives on, which also happens now and then. So it hits my finger. I say it hits my finger. And then it turns. And then it stops. And then we're talking about here. And it is here that it hit my finger. And I had to hit it twice. And yet no contact, but it did turn, so that's odd as well. Then counter 0. Oh yeah, this is the start. So let's go to the end with set distance sync to, yeah. Excuse me. $350 set. Let's see. Is 350. A comma. Sync to. Are there more? Yeah, but where is it? Oh wait. Contact 2. It's only in contact 2, yeah. And of course, it does that repeatedly, so that's normal. Oh, wait. Wait. This is not good. This is not good at all. If I keep setting the distance to 350 while driving, it will keep going. I have to change the algorithm. That's a good point. So, the robot is there. That is a distance of 350. If I keep setting the distance to 350, it never ends. That is a point. That is a very good point. How to solve that one? Alright, last part for now. Making one more run. Knowing now that I have to change the algorithm. Yeah, there it goes. way, of course. Not even hitting. Okay, and yeah, this is not as intended, but a nice end of the whole thing. So this can happen as well. Which brings me to yeah, wrap it up for now. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion. Much appreciated. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. Please show your appreciation by making a donation via either PayPal or Wired. And you can also choose to become a patron, and depending on the pledge, may have your name mentioned. All information under this video, as well as on my website, of which the URL you can find under the video. This is obviously going to be continued. Have a nice day, and bye bye.